Foggy masks after you first buy them are the worst.
So today I'm going to show you how to clean off the inside film when you first buy your mask so it doesn't fog up on you. So masks actually have this film on the inside. Basically you can't really see it, but it is there to protect the inside of the mask when you first buy it, only for glass masks. And it's going to be this inside layer in here. You can't see it, but that is what we have to remove to make sure it's not going to be fogging up when we use it in the water. The first thing that we're going to do is we actually have this toothpaste. It's a Crest white, doesn't really matter, it's just a cheaper toothpaste. You want one that's a little bit grainier so you can see it's kind of like grainy and chunky. That's going to help remove the inside film a little bit easier. So what we're going to do, we're just going to glob on a bit of this toothpaste, and I like to use a lot because, like, why not just make it really good? So I'm going to put quite a bit of that on there and basically just rub it around with my fingers. So I'm going to be doing this for quite a while, probably, I don't know, like 5 minutes straight or something, because I'm crazy and I want to make sure it comes off. Nothing makes me more mad than a foggy mask. And one thing you really want to just make sure you're getting into like the corners. So like you can see I've been rubbing it and there's still these gaps where there's no toothpaste. You really want to make sure you get into those corners because those are going to be your trouble areas. See, look, there's this gap here that I haven't quite reached. Sorry, I got out of focus for a second. But you want to just basically rub that in nice and good and just continue doing that. I like to do it for a really long time just because I like to make sure it is done properly. So I've rubbed it in quite a bit. It is all over. And instead of washing out immediately, something that I like to do is I actually like to let it sit in the mask. I don't know if it actually makes a difference or not, but I swear when I don't do this, it actually makes it harder to remove that inside layer. So I'm going to leave it sit probably for like an hour or a couple hours and then come back, and then I'm actually going to just do that whole process all over again after I rinse this out. So back after about an hour, it's probably been like an hour and a half, and you can see that it's gotten kind of like pasty in here. And before I wash it off, I'm actually just going to put a little bit of water in it and then scrub it around with my finger again. So give it like one more extra scrub with all that's in there already. I really feel like when it gets a little bit tougher like this, when it starts to dry out, that it can make it a little bit better, make it come off a little bit easier. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to fully rinse it all the way off. Now I'm just rinsing it out, getting all of that leftover out of the mask. That looks pretty good. You can see how it's nice and shiny, and we'll see how that is. And then if I need to do another round after using it in the water, I will. But that's how I get my mask ready to use after buying a new one. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave any of them below, and I can help you out with any of that as well. Thanks, guys.